Moving on, COVID cases in Nagaland are also increasing with every passing day as the total number of cases in the state has mounted to 127. 4 new cases were reported after sample results of the individuals tested positive during tests conducted yesterday. 4 returnees tested positive at the Dimapur quarantine center, while another individual tested positive at a quarantine facility in Kohima. Meanwhile, test results of an individual has tested positive after collection of samples twice on May 30th and 31. The fresh cases were detected after testing of 333 fresh samples. Well, the total number of active cases in the state currently stands at 119, and on the other hand, 8 individuals have recovered so far and have been discharged across the state. And to tell us more on this big development, I'm being joined now live from Kohima by my colleague Sarah Konyak. Yes, Sarah, big news as more and more people are turning up positive for the deadly COVID-19 with each passing day. And now the total tally in your state has risen to 127 with 4 new cases being reported. So what are the latest details you can share with us at this point in time, Sarah?
Yes, Ronak, like you have rightly stated, Nagaland is witnessing more and more rise in the positive cases each passing day. And 5 new fresh cases have been detected today. 2 are from Chennai returnee, 2 from Gurgaon and 1 from Delhi. Of the 5 new fresh cases, 4 are female and 1 male. Ronak, meanwhile, the Health and Family Welfare Department have also clarified that only 4 cases were reported yesterday and not 5 as per the Health Minister's tweet. They have clarified, the department have clarified that 1 case test sample was collected twice on the 30th and 31st of May, and hence there was a duplication. So the current state tally stands at 119 and not 120. Ronak.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Sarah, keeping in mind the fact that there are more and more people who are testing positive with each passing day, and also keeping in mind the recent fiasco that took place with some returnees who were sent to their home districts even before their sample results were declared, and then subsequently some of them even tested positive. So have the Nagaland government authorities learned their lesson from this fiasco, and more importantly, have they taken any measures to make sure that such things don't happen again in the future?
Yes, like I have been mentioning in the earlier days, despite the state government's claim to have learned from the mistake from the Tuensang fiasco, another blunder was made on the 3rd of June with regard to the parent incident. And on the updates on these 2 fiasco, the state government have constituted a 3-member judicial inquiry committee with regard to the Tuensang fiasco, and they have been given 15 days time to submit its report, which will expire on the 13th of June. And the Eastern Naga People's Organization on the 6th of June, where they had a meeting with the Chief Minister and its cabinet, have agreed to the request made by the Chief Minister and the cabinet to wait for the GIC report. With regard to the parent fiasco, the updates that we have gathered is that no inquiry committee have been set up to look into the incident, and reacting to that, the Ziliangrong Student Union of Nagaland have organized a peace rally on the 10th of June, that is tomorrow, at Parent District, in order to show their resentment and also demanding action against those erring officials, as well as for the state government's inaction towards the representation that was submitted by the Joint Action Committee to the Chief Minister of Nagaland. Ronak.
Right, absolutely. Well, Sarah, as we've already learned very recently that in view of the rising cases, a state like Mizoram has decided to extend lockdown in the state. So have you heard any such thing from the government authorities in Nagaland? Has there been any sort of discussion regarding something to that effect maybe taking place in Nagaland as well?
Yes, due to the rising case being witnessed by the state government have also decided that the lockdown extension will continue in the state. And as per the Chief Secretary's office memo that they have issued on the 4th of May, the SOP and the guidelines and the relaxations, Nagaland would also continue to be enforced with the May 4th guidelines which the state government have issued. So no churches or no restaurants or malls will be allowed to open in the state until further orders are issued by the state government.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sarah Konyak, for joining me at this point in time and sharing all those latest details. So there you have it, viewers. A big story coming in at this point in time, with COVID cases in Nagaland increasing every day as the total number of positive cases has mounted to 127. 4 more cases have been reported from the state after sample results of the individuals tested positive during tests conducted yesterday.